Yo, what's going on, guys? Frisk here. Welcome back to some more Power Pros World Koshien. We got Penguin Pouch versus Lancer. You know what time it is. Samia versus Bishop Sycamore coming on the last few games here. A nice little dust game. Samia High going up against Bishop Sycamore. Taking a look at Hashida, who's had quite the series, or quite, I should say, the pool plays. Our man, I Pump Plastic, put some stats together. So we're going to be talking about some of these stats as they happen. And we're going to talk about every player, but we will talk about quite a bit. So Bishop Sycamore leading off here, ground ball to Hirota, and that is going to be out number one. Steele coming up to the plate. Hashida, yellow mood, ready to deal. Hashida with a .3 ERA. I mean, that's like a FIP right there. .33 ERA means less than a run, a third of a run per game. Just one total earned run, one walk here after facing 90 batters. So just like that, ground ball to Hamada, and that will be the out here. The beginning of the game is starting here, and Igarashi leading off with purple mood. Really? Wow. Okay, so rather than move him to third, Penguin moved him up in the order, and just like that, let's see if he steals too. Lancer knows Penguin's dangerous here. These two have played before, both being in the triple P. Let's see if Igarashi steals here. Yep, he does. Gonna be a hit and run. Fortain's not gonna get him at second, but that'll be one out here. And here comes Hirota, who's now batting third. Wow, so Hirota hitting .417 so far, 5 hits in 12 appearances. Let's see if Haslam can get him out here. Up the middle. Looks like runner's gonna, oh no, E! A run will score just like that. Igarashi will come in on the error. Up the middle. Lancer's got to be kicking himself here. Now we've got Taniguchi. Taniguchi, probably the best player performance-wise in the league so far. 833 batting average, 2,400 OPS. Guy has 10 hits and 12 at-bats, 7 runs, 3 doubles, 2 home runs, and Hirota is thrown out. So now Taniguchi's got to try and do it all himself here. Pops out, and that'll be a rare out for Taniguchi. He also has 9 ribbies, 3 stolen bases. So dude's on a path to have the MVP campaign. Reminds me of Toy. All right, so Lance is going to be up here, ground ball to Hamada, and that is going to be out number one. Here comes Gunnarsson, one of the better hitters here on the Bishop Sycamore team. Gunnarsson is hitless, though, 0 for 3 so far. Lancer has only been able to really put across 4 hits at this point in time. Haslam has a hit, Anderson has a hit, Porter has a hit, and then Steele has a hit. And so, yeah, let's see if he can change that here in his third game so far. We only have registered, yeah, I believe a couple games here. All right, so here we go. Anderson. Oh, we might actually not have Lancer's last game that went live today. That's not updated, so that is before today's games. Or yesterday's games, I should say. All right, going to Ryu. Ryu, instead of batting 1 now, is batting 5th. Here comes Haslam's going to try and get him here. That is a rip. Ryu comes through. Maybe he just works better in the 5th spot. Ryu now gets his 4th hit. That pushes his average probably higher than 231, what it was. And we now have Kanahara in the 6th hole coming up here. Kanahara batting .417, 5 for 12 so far in pool play. There's a stolen base. Ryu is there. That's going to be Ryu's first stolen base. Now hard ground ball. Anderson will dive and make a play. Gets the, oh, so close at first. Now Hamada is going to try and bring in that run. Looks like that probably will not fall. Will we see a tag? Oh. Yep, Penguin almost thought about tagging, but wisely returns, and now Nomura coming up to the plate, hitting .250. Not going to get hit there. Jansen's going to put it out, and that is 3. Moving top 3 now, we got Jansen, Drake Jansen coming up, first baseman. Just misses that. Hashida still putting in that work. I don't think a single Samia pitcher other than Hashida has seen the mound up in this point. Really, 3 wins so far, really just dealing. And there it is, Lancer. Oh no, Hamada steals the hit. Just like that, Lancer still hitless so far. Haslam might get a hit here. No, Hamada is there too, all over the place. That is going to be an out. That'll end this half inning here, moving to the bottom third. Hashida now up. Does not have a hit in 11 at bats, and just kidding, there he does there. Hashida will get his first hit officially here in pool play. Now Igarashi batting .462 comes to the plate. 6 for 13, 6 runs, a run machine. Uh-oh, he might have rolled his double play here. Yes, he did. That's quick too. Now Matsumoto comes up to the plate. Matsumoto's underperformed a little bit. One of the worst hitters in the lineup here, hitting .231, but I think he might got a hit here. So a lot of people who have been struggling in previous games are now coming through for both Lancer and for Penguin Pouch. Penguin Pouch aggressively gets picked off, but somehow shakes Lancer into getting safely into second. And man, this man is dangerous on the base pass, so you really got to be careful here. Eason's going to get to that line drive though, and that will be an out. So if you haven't noticed, we're seeing things from Lancer's perspective right here. And there it is. Great hit by Lancer. Good way to track the ball there. So he breaks open the no-hitter. Now we've got a runner on first. And it is Easton with good speed. So I don't know if we're going to see him run or what's going to happen here with Steele. But here comes the pitch. Fork ball. This might be double play territory. Igarashi does not. He chooses to go to first. That's one. Works just like a bunt. So here we got Porter up to the plate. Late on that fastball. That will be a ball here. Or I should say a strike. I don't know what I'm saying ball for. Okay, so we got 0-2. Watches that nice little fork ball go. And then clanked to Taniguchi. That will be 2. Nick Fortain coming up here. Going to try and get Easton in. All he has to do is put one in the outfield, and I think he can score. Watches that slow curve or that curveball go. Not a slow curve. Misses with the fastball. 2-1 to Fortain, the fourth batter. A little late decision to swing there. Luckily, he did not contact there, and oh no. Falls for the forkball in the dirt, and that will end the top of the fourth. So moving on the bottom, Taniguchi. Got to be careful with this guy. You know, Pump and I were talking about this. There's just some people that, you know, you just shouldn't throw to at all. And I think Taniguchi is one of those guys. Look at that. So 1 for 2 so far today. Unfortunately, that lowers his batting average because he's hitting 800. So, but I think we're going to see a steal here. No, we do not. Surprisingly, maybe the quick pitching he's getting. Maybe we'll see a pickoff here. We don't. Penguin maybe a little bit worried about getting picked off. Still hasn't stole. Interesting to me with no outs. I thought for sure he would be on the move. Maybe we will see him on the move on this first pitch right here. No, we all not. So something's going on with Penguin here. Maybe he's a little bit more careful. There's the run. Taniguchi's in there. That is the 4 stolen base for Taniguchi. That is 12. I think 13. 13 for Samiya so far. That's going to be caught. Let's see if Taniguchi tags. He does. Will he get in there? He's safe. That's huge. So Hamada, all he has to do is just get a hit here. Going to watch that one go. See if he can bring this into 2-0. Haslam dots a low inside pitch. That is going to get Penguin here. He's going to ground out. So Samiya does not score here. And now we move on to top of 5 with a very respectable score of 1-0. Comes Gunnarsson. See if Gunnarsson, you know, can really turn the tide here for Lancer. I can tell with each game he's getting better and better. I know I think if anything, his PCI, I'm looking at his PCI placement, it actually looks really good. I think he's deciding to swing too late. Like that one, I mean, that's a tough pitch to get to. But generally, he's all on these pitches. He's just deciding to swing too late, or he's swinging at balls. And you know, that's not a knock on him. You know, I do that. A lot of people do that. That does happen. But the difference between some of the better hitters in this entire tournament is, 1, they don't swing at borderline pitches and or balls. And 2, they're able to time up pitches great. See, that one right there, right on. Well, I don't know what happened there, but for some reason, that'll be Lancer's second hit. That gets past Hirota. Looks like a little error there. And so, you know, that he's all over that pitch PCI-wise, but he's just a little late. Or the timing's just off a little bit, and so he's not able to connect. Whereas right there, Same exact pitch, but to Penguin. And Penguin, even though he was jammed just a little bit, he did have the right swing timing. And so he was able to, wow, almost a really good bunt there. Comes Hashida. Maybe we'll see another bunt. We will. See if he's going to go 2. No, he's not. It's going to go 1. So we got runner on second, 1 out. And so I think that's probably one of the things I hope everybody works on here, or practices before they jump directly into bracket play, is just, you know, get the timing down, see who their opponent's going to be, maybe face them, you know, in a quick little pennant or something like that, and really just try and figure out the timing of their pitches, because that is a huge deal. Oh, wow. Good throw from Steele there at center. And now we've got first and third with Hirota, and Penguin is threatening to really bust things open here. We got a 1-1 pitch here. Matsumoto might steal here coming up here. Great. I mean, Penguin is just on these pitches, guys. Like dead center line drives on all of these. You know, really impressive. You know, not a guy. You know, I asked him. I shot him a message and said, "Hey, I have to know, Penguin. Are you doing the claw grip, or like what are you doing?" He doesn't do the claw grip. He does just a normal thumb grip, which makes it even more impressive because, you know, it's difficult to not jam the PCI down to the corners with the thumb grip. He has also a really steady thumb. Some people, myself included, when you read a pitch and you're on it and you sit it and the ball's right there, you know, you kind of wiggle off of it, or you press the X button and you get so excited that the controller shakes, and that shakes control a little bit. So I think that that's something that he that does not happen to him. Wow, tries to roll 2 there, does not, but does get the runner at first. But he does not do that. He is all over these pitches, able to stay steady, precise, and that really what makes him one of the better hitters in this entire Discord server. I'm really excited to see what he does in the EPL here coming in, you know, in the future after this tournament. All right, hard fly ball here to center, caught by Steele as we move on to bottom 6. Samiya just the 1 run here. I mean, Lancer's got to be excited that he's been able to hold Samiya just to 1, because Samiya has been dismantling every single team that's got into their path. If we're to talk about Samiya so far, they're 3-0. They've scored 15 runs and only given up 1 run, so they got a 14-run differential. And so right now, this 1 run, you know, is a big deal, keeping Bishop Sycamore in it. And so it really is just going to come down to, can they score, though? Will this be a 1-0 game? Or will Haslam be let down, disappointed again? Oh, no, miscommunication up the middle. Now we got runners on first and second with 2 outs. Here comes Nomura. That might get past Anderson. No, he makes a play. He throws it over. Oh, great play. This is one thing that you know, you can't deny Lancer is good at. He's pretty good in the field, good defensively. He's very good at getting contact. The thing is, you know, it might be hits like that, right? So he's able to not strike out. He's able to get contact on it. It's just not the best contact sometimes, right? So, you know, he's so close to being really solid here. I know he got frustrated over a no lock on, but he's just about to turn the corner. So just barely missing these pitches. Probably just needs a little bit more time in the cages. Work on that kind of that PCI flow and movement. All right, so we got Hashida up here, bottom 7, and he's going to rip him down the line. That's going to be fair. Look at that. Hashida going to go for the double. Bunted last time he was up. But there's that Penguin precise PCI placement, you know, on display. Here comes Igarashi. And he is going to watch ball 1. And I think he fought that one off. Gunnarsson will get there, though. Another good play call out. So that is 1. See, hindsight, Shudo going to let that go. Matsumoto. Haslam's... Oh, that's a lot of play. That's going to fall. Oh, wow. Defense Zin still falls somehow, though. Gets the third, does not. So I think we're going to see Matsumoto run on first pitch here. No, he didn't. Maybe he panicked a bit. Maybe it's coming here. Yeah, it is. Hard ground ball. Gets through. No, dive. Goes home. Unfortunately, is safe. Builder's choice. 2-0. So finally, Samiya breaks the ice a little bit, but Haslam is gassed. PCI now is very small. Smaller than it's ever been this game for Haslam. Let's see if Taniguchi can make him pay. Let's hope we don't see a broken pitch here. See, right on time there. That was a tough pitch to be on time for, but he got that bat ahead there, decided he was ready to swing here. 2-2, runners on first and second. Oh no, there's that pitch. You don't want that to go down the middle. Perfect, but that's a lot of plate. That's going to fall. Is he going to go? Oh no! Oh, I think he thought the computer was going to take over there, and it did not. It came up short, and now, wow, did Taniguchi just get some more RBIs? So Lancer is time. He calls time here, and he said, "That's it. Has them. You're done. I gotta bring someone else in." And it looks like it might be maybe Peters, would be my guess. I don't know. He's gonna bring in Senga, Kodai Senga up the middle. There's Gunnarsson who makes a nice play, and that's gonna be 2 outs here. So 4-0. Things are still within reach, I'd say, here are 7 innings, but Lancer's definitely got to turn it on a little bit. Gunnarsson gets over to second, makes a throw. Senga's over there to cover, and that is 3. So we could now have 6 innings. So this is going to be tough for Lancer here. Definitely got to get something going here against Hashida. Hashida just stamina city here. That's a big hit. That's what Lancer needed. Look at that. We got a runner on first with no outs. Now what he cannot do here is ground to a double play with Austin. So he's really got to think about being extra patient, or maybe try and find a way to get Jansen to second. Pops that up. That's going to get out here though. So 1-2. Watches it. Good watch there. Maybe thinking about that might get through. Wow. Okay. So Lancer runners on first and second. I mean Hashida. This might be. Oh no. This is double play. He panicked there. Wow, he had him on the ropes. He had a great opportunity. And now that is it. Just like that. Wow. I mean, I can't believe that sequence of events. First and second, no outs. Grounds to a double play, and then 2 pitches. 2 pitch, ground out. So first one, ground out for double play. Second one, line drive to end the inning. Big rip here up the middle off of Senga. So runner on first and no outs. Samiya going to try and get some extra runs here on the path here to try and claim first seed here. All they got to do is really win, because no one else is undefeated at this point. But of course, getting these extra runs doesn't hurt as well, just in case something were to happen and they do lose. It just keeps it respectable and close. So we got 1-2. Here comes Hashida, who's going to bunt again, even though he hit a double last at bat. Try to stay out of that double play. That's not going to get out. Lancer could have let that fall in and went for the double play. Decided not to, though. We got 1-2. Igarashi going to swing through the fork ball. Comes the fastball. No, sorry, hard slider. It stays in somehow. And I think that is probably going to be caught. Gunnarsson is there. That's 2. And now Matsumoto going to try and his probably last opportunity. He does not. Soft liner to Gunnarsson, and that is the end of 8. So here we are, Bishop Sycamore's last opportunity. Not going to get over Igarashi. Igarashi will pull that in. Here comes Porter. Gonna let that high fastball go. Comes second pitch. Oh man, he was on it. He just kind of wiggled off of it. We got 1-1. I mean, on it, like you said, like we've been saying before, Lancer can find location. He's just timing. He needed to swing earlier for that. That one, good timing on that. Just barely missed it, and that will be the end of the game. Kanehara pulls it in. Samiya officially #1 seed with an undefeated pool play. They are able to really knock it out of the park here. Samiya, they win 6-0, 4-0, 14-0, and then 2-1. Just gave up 1 run there. Samiya ends 4-0 with what it looks like a 18-run differential to claim the #1 seed. Unfortunately, Bishop Sycamore goes to 0-3 there. Gonna have one more shot here in their last game against Black Maiden. Hashida gets the win. Haslam gets the loss. 14 hits for Samiya. For Bishop Sycamore, Easton gets 2 hits. Jansen 2 hits. Austin 1 hit. And just a 1K by Fortain. in the air, unfortunately, by shortstop Anderson, but not much else happening on the score sheet here. Aslam will go 6 1/3, 31 batters faced, gave up those 12 hits. 4 runs, only 3 of them earned. Senga 1 2/3, able to just give up those 2 hits and no strikeouts, no runs. Looking at the Samiya side, so Igarashi gets that 1 hit. Matsumoto with a big day, 3 hits. Taniguchi with 2 RBIs and a double. Ryu gets a hit, Kanhara gets a hit, Hamada 2, Nomura 2, and Hashida, I mean, somehow got 2 hits with the run. Hashida yet again goes the distance, 9 innings, 66 pitches, 31 batters faced, only giving up 5 hits and got that 1K. What a great end to the Samiya reign. Samiya, I mean, none of us should be surprised at how well they have done. Penguin Pouch is, one of the better competitive players. He was able to figure out how to make an incredible Icon team, and they are just beasting. So he's now in the #1 seed, poised to find a way to get to the finals here. Let's see who on the other side of the old fence in the 2nd and 3rd seeds, can ultimately make it. They're gonna have to play each other before either of them run into Penguin Pouch. So that's gonna do it for this video. Thanks for watching. Until the next one, we'll see ya. Peace.